Hey everybody, Asher here, back with more Into the Breach, where I am really tempted to go for the Volcanic Hive, but we're going to do one more island here, even though this island could prove to be incredibly brutal. What we have is Lily on the Flame Mech, and there's not too much more I want to upgrade, maybe health. And then Bethany, there's not too much I want to upgrade except for maybe +1 damage. And on Abe's SWAT Mech, probably about the only thing I want to upgrade is maybe +1 move or +2 health. So that's 4 more reactor that I could use. Plus, it would be really nice to get at least one of them leveled up before we got to the end here. So, I don't know. Going here first is going to make the Volcanic Hive harder, but let's go ahead and get this started. So, we have a reactor core mission over here. But to get to it, well, I guess you go 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, defend both solar farms is very vanilla. Oh, this is a good one. Okay, defend the terraformer. Yeah, we're doing this one first. Alright, now we have some really nasty, annoying enemies. More so than usual today, but in terraformer we trust, right? Let's see here. Let's put you over here. Like I said, big thing is that we're going to have a lot of enemies spawn, but if they just stay kind of around here, that's not good. That's really good. Alright, well the good news, if there is good news, is that I can potentially make this work. The downside is going to be that right now I'm looking at a whole bunch of damage. Like what I'd love to do is to be able to swap over here and terraform this side. The downside is that I cannot move this guy over. I can't even really move him around. About the only thing I can hope to do is like drop a sacrificial tank right here, which might be an alright defensible play, except that I'm still going to need to get this guy out of the way. Who attacks first? So you attack first. I think it is going to have to be sacrificial tank today, as nice as it would be to get all the hits on the terraformer. And then we push you down. You know, I could actually punch this guy in the water if I just step back 1, take an artillery shot here. Because since this guy's tucked in the corner, there is actually nothing else I can do. But if we terraform down here, that's 2 guys out, yeah. I hate sacrificial tank strats, but we're gonna do it. Might as well drop the 1 additional damage on them. And then we do this. Right? Go ahead and just punch you out. Alright. Terraform magic. And we gotta level up. We'll find out what that is next time. Okay, so 1 spawn, 2 enemies to deal with. That's pretty decent. Oh, that did not block the spawn. Well, we're gonna learn today if fire actually does anything. I guess if there is good news, it's that I can swap you over here and have you kill this guy. And then we terraform up. And then there's not too much else we can do other than set him on fire. Which I guess is a thing we can do. Although we might as well, because like I said, we're going to terraform up here. Alright. And I want to get the swapping guy in position. I'd love to get him in position to actually dunk things in the water. But getting him down here will get him in position to possibly swap somebody down here. We're going to have somebody in Fuego soon. Alright. Okay, we got to watch our fog. And like I said, main reason I want to do this is I want to learn if we are actually going to deal with, or excuse me, I want to learn if fire damage goes through armor. Oh, all of their damage is unaffected. Well, it's nice if I just read the tooltips. Okay, so what are you gonna do? I guess I can block the spawn. That works. Alright, so... Bam. Block a spawn and get you in good position. Looks good. Who hasn't moved? You haven't moved. Alright. Alright, so you're dead next turn no matter what. So have fun with that. You're just gonna get set on fire. Alright, so... Does Terraform put out fire? It should. There we go. We'll go ahead and block these two spawns. You don't have to repair. We'll put you in better position. Well, I forgot there was a spawn there too, but that may work out. Alright. I guess since we're here, might as well set this tile on fire too. Alright. Cool. So you're on fire. If you're on fire, does that mean you don't get to act? Okay, this is going to be a problem. Well, maybe not. I was going to say before... I was going to ask before if we can actually swap this guy out over here. But I don't think we can actually swap him because he's too big. Can we set you on fire? Because if he takes any damage... Can't be moved by any weapon or teleport. Like, if I try and rocket here, buildings are immune. That's right. Okay, so we have our turn reset. That should work. There we go. Punch you. Terraform for fun. And that's our mission, right? Well, other than repairing, which I know is your favorite, Abe. Cool. Good start. Love the Terraformer missions. Lots of opportunities for experience. You see how quickly... Okay, one mech move. That's awesome. Alright, Scorched Earth. Defend the Renfield bomb prototypes. That's not my favorite, but if we want to get to this big mission, we got to go through it. Or we can go down here and see how many people we can yank into the water. But this gives us more stars. We don't... I kind of like having this one in my pocket in case this mission goes south, because we have 2 bonus missions up here. And we have no water to dunk people on this time, so... Pretty good artillery stature. But 2 burrowers is going to be a problem. And there's Time Pod. Not my favorite. Not my favorite. What? Alright. So who are you attacking? You're just attacking the building. So I'm sorry guys, you guys are stunk. So let's undo that move. Clearly we are moving you. The question is, to what end are we moving you? Because I can run down here, punch this guy over. He'll do 3 damage. And that means we won't have too much else to do. So that would involve artillerying this guy. It's a little tough. Like, what happens if we artillery here? This guy still gets to punch. So that's a problem. Your tank may prove very useful. So if we move down here, drop a tank here, that can get some push damage in. So there may be a way... Okay, we don't want that. I didn't know the bombs could get moved. Huh. Well, that's kind of scary. That's kind of crappy. Well, if we put you here, then... Okay, you got an extra... You got +3 move because it's turn 1. We can still move you over here. So... Oh yeah, I got +2 damage on that. Okay, so we have a second direct ping. I need to remember that. So you're gonna get punched. Go ahead and save you. And go ahead and just tap you into the wall like that. There we go. So you die now. Unfortunately, that building's still gonna get hit. Alright. But the bombs are safe. Ah! They were made here and put themselves at risk. Thank you, Abe. Thank you. Thank you. That is the truth. Alright. That's not my favorite. That's pure garbage. Alright. Well, since we can't swap you, do we just run up and Falcon Punch you? I mean, the alternatives all kind of stink. I mean, once again, our only swap targets are this guy, and swapping him doesn't do anything, or this guy, which may be necessary, but it just leaves him out in the open. Let me test real quick. Yeah, we can shoot the bomb and not damage it. So let's see here. Who's the one that has 2 damage? You have 2 damage on you. So we know now that them going underground doesn't leave them on fire. Boo. Alright, that does 1 damage to everybody. This pushes the bomb, but kills the bomb. So it's probably better if we just do this. And take you down. And if we go like this, that'll do 2 damage. I'm not 100% sure this is going to work, but it's worth a try. Because fire damage should take you down. And fire damage is not going to take you down, but we can push you over. Alright. You haven't fired yet, that's right. Alright, well, here goes nothing. That smoke could be a big problem later. Okay, so fire worked. You're dead from the emerging Vec. Okay, that's an easy kill. Making it real easy for us today, guys. Okay. So how much life do you have? Who goes first? You go last, so your shot's gonna come way too late. It might be better just to swap him off here. So I can do the same kind of strategy I just did, where I punch this up. Like that. That would actually... Well, he's not on fire, so he doesn't go away for good. And don't I just want to do it like this? And then we can save our pushy push tank for something else. Yeah, that would work. Because you'll die from the fire. Alright. I have a turn reset if that was a mistake. Alright, Might as well block a spawn here. Get over here, buddy, and let's just set you on fire. Okay. Action available. There's really nothing much else for me to do. I mean, I guess we'll just save the bomb again. Good thing we picked up that time pod already. Alright. Last call. You hate us. Mm-hmm. Alright, well this is at least fairly straightforward. Because all we gotta do is move these guys out of the way. Protect our people. Kill you. Swap you. Set you on fire. And that's the ball game. Alright. Yay! I love it when things go so well. It's all downhill from here. Nice to know I can push these bombs and not destroy them. Okay, so we got our second promotion. That was our other goal for doing 4 islands. And, oh! Apply shields on all nearby tiles. Fascinating. Do we like that better than a mini tank? Ooh. +2 mech HP as well is good. Do we like that better than micro tank? Because this is 1 use per battle, and that can be a big save during a battle. But it's 1 use per battle. This is an extra turn. So I don't think we replace it. Okay, so we got really good upgrades on all of our people. No defense grid upgrades, because we can't rely on those. Alright, let's do... We're not going to go for +2 damage on this, but we are going to go for +2 health. Alright. Could try and go for +1 range here as well. That's a little hard to set up, but... Anyway, high threat. Destroy 2 mountains. Kill 7 enemies, protect the power generator. Or kill 7 enemies, protect the coal plant. Even though we have a lot of people emerging from here, and that coal plant's in a very defensible position. Go back, please. Thank you. I was about to say, that's not the mission I want. I want this one, perhaps. We have some crumbling mountains already, albeit fairly badly positioned. But still, I think we can hit them. We have artillery for it. So protect the power generator. Oh, that's so bad. Yeah, killing 7 enemies. Not my favorite. Defend both solar farms. We could go for the super easy one in the hopes of trying to get this one. That might actually be a valid play. But I mean, it's literally protect the coal station, or we have some water we might be able to play with here. Let's do this one. I may regret these words later, but especially because we have a whole backline here that we cannot fire our artillery into, so... And another time pod, because why not? That's terrible. It's also pretty bad. Okay, well... Don't we just hate everything today? Okay, these guys are extra armored. I currently cannot dunk anybody anywhere. Is there a way I can get your shot? Like, I may have to sacrifice 2 buildings just to get 2 power. I guess the first thing I want to know is, Like, all this hit damage is going to work out. If I move down here and punch you, then swap you over, that kills the armor guy. It also hits this building. Oh man. Well, if these buildings are toast anyway, I guess it's not that big of a deal if they're all getting hit. Alright, so I'm a little more concerned for what comes next. This is probably not the best move. Alright. Especially because I didn't do the damn thing I was supposed to do first. So, getting a little cerebral on my head. And sometimes it's just the actual enemy spawning that causes a lot of problems. So see, that doesn't do a lot for us. This at least sets things on fire, which I'd rather do. I don't even really want the smoke there right now. There we go. Everybody's happy and on fire, and you guys are going to be acided, and it's going to work out really well. Maybe. Alright. Crappy first turn. Isn't this how I usually run it at the end of the day? Alright. So we lost those guys anyway. Hopefully we'll get that back. Good. Not great. I don't even know. Well, we know who's getting swapped. I guess I could set the time pot on fire. Like, is this a move I can make? Like, you're not on fire, so that still doesn't do a lot. That kills you. It's not as good of a move as I was hoping. Alright, so that has to be swapped, and all you gotta be is moved. So we're leaving the time pot out for now. Unless I just want to poop a tank. Which is almost always a viable option. I'd love to be able to get you pushed down to block the spawn. Huh. Okay. The other alternative is to put you down here, swap down there. I don't think the fire and acid's going to do the same thing. You'll fire over here, which means you're still getting hit. But if we move this guy, we're going to lose the time pod, so... What would it be? It'd be like this. Then we drop you over here. And then... I mean, it'd be extra cute, I guess. If, we just did it like this. And got you guys down there. That's even one additional damage. Yeah, that seems fine. Okay, so putting that armor to good use. Ordering's an issue, but we'll be alright. Because that means you still get to block the spawn, so maybe ordering's not as much of an issue as I thought. Alright. Have to remind myself what mission we're on. I'm not supposed to destroy more mountains here. Alright. So you're acidified right away. Okay. Now, one thing I could do is acid myself. And do this. That kills two birds with one stone. You're gonna die from fire. You can get punched out. But I can also move and just dunk this beetle. It's actually like this. Okay, so once again, you die from fire, so you don't count. Which means all we really have to deal with at this point is taking one step back and doing some additional damage there, right? Punch. Oh, look, you're no longer... Wait, like fish in a barrel. Do I have that right? You do, in fact. There we go. Go team. So we got 2 emerging. Hopefully. Like I said, I really want to just get that grid power back. What? Come on, buddy. Okay. This may be tank time. Like, the only way I can do damage on you right now is to set you on fire. So that takes care of that. The only way I do damage on you is to fire over here and knock you into me, which is fine. Which means we just swap you away, right? Okay, so we got it. So you're gone. No tanks today. And you're on fire. Cool. And there goes the menace. Sloppier than I would have liked, but that first turn was rough. So we got an extra time pod. And another reactor core. Not high on the crew today for that, but we have the restricted section. Defend the Earth Mover, kill 7 enemies, protect the robotics lab. Still with the kill 7 enemies. Ugh. Well. I still feel like that's better than the destroy 2 mountains, kill 7 enemies. Because at least there's a giant pit I can drag some of this crap into. And this is actually very well protected, or horribly protected, if I'm, if I have one of those things that pop goes the weasel right over there. So it would be a lot safer for me to go for the geothermal station, but nobody's watching anyway. Let's go for the restricted area. Alright, kill 7 enemies, currently at 0. Alright. Let's get you over here. We have lots of swapping we can do into the ground. We do have to help these people. Okay. Okay, remember when I was supposed to protect this? Okay, you're currently just attacking there. That's fine. You're attacking here. That's not great. You're threatening our objective. We can probably accept 1 loss here. I can't stand for this. I unfortunately cannot move very far. And right now, well, I can run through the geo thing. So let's see, what are our priorities? I really don't want to take grid damage here, but I'm not sure there's a lot I can do about this guy. I can run down here, block a spawn, poop a tank, shoot that way. I can move to the left over here and actually ding both of these people and knock them back. We don't want to set that on fire, but we do this. That knocks one away, knocks one out. So we shove you in, and then what do I do about you? I don't think there's really much of anything because he's tucked in a corner. I think I have to take the 2 grid damage, which sucks a lot. I hate 3 grid damage on the first turn. That's why it's a very hard mission, right? And we're going to be using some of our energy to buy grid back, I guess. Like this guy just tucked over here. I'm all the way over here on this side of the map. If I bring him, if I swap him anywhere, that's a bad place. He hits buildings. That's bad, he hits the terraformer. That's bad, he hits the terraformer. That's bad, he hits the terraformer. Or he hits this thing and hits those 2 buildings. So I don't see a better play. Let me know in the comments if you do see one. Like, there's really nothing. I can't even walk over and, well, I guess I can walk over and block the shot here. And that's like saving 2 versus saving 1. But then this guy just pops over here. Is that still better? Suddenly I wish I had the extra range on this. I feel like stopping this guy and setting him a little bit on fire might be better. Like, okay, we can't move you anyway now, so we're committed now. Alright. I'm not going to take the shot because I do not want to get acidified on turn 1. Alright. Down you go. Down you go. Down you go. Still 2 damn grid damage, or we can resist. It never resists. Alright, so our grid's not very happy today. We've killed 2 enemies so far. Oh god. Alright. Now I can shove you over here. You'll destroy that mountain and expose this, which can have very dire consequences. We can't swap anything onto this though, which means that I guess what I could do, if we're willing to let this stay, is to swap over here, have you fire, and hit this guy. We don't want to get over effective again, where we don't have enough enemies spawn. So I need to let some of these guys spawn. Okay, good. You attack first, so should have definitely checked that earlier. Alright, 2 plus 1 fire damage. Well, no, plus 0 fire damage. Alright. And if we waltz over here, we can... I'd love to set you on fire. Let's reset. Alright. So we go from right here, so I'm getting catted all of a sudden. So now we punch you. That's better. Alright. I'm playing on hard, but I still feel like a noob sometimes. So 2 enemies down, another on fire. We'll try and get you in better position here. 3 turns left. We just don't do a ton of damage. Alright. Okay, almost all of our pits are done. That's terrible. That's pretty bad. I guess the obvious play here is to hit you guys with this. You won't move. You'll still be up. We gotta kill you next turn. We can punch you over here that way. Are there any clever swaps we can do that actually make a difference? Like, how much damage do? You do 3 damage. Okay, so if we swap you right here, who attacks first? Oh, yeah, that'll go too late. Alright, so I have to take these guys out. I can't take the 3 damage anyway. Our grid's already too screwed. So we can put you in a safe spot. Huh. So let's hear. I have to swap you. One of the problems I'm having right now is if I want to set the tank here, I can push you there. But then can I actually move around to punch you that way like I need to? I think so. We got the health upgrade for a reason. Alright, so you're there. That's safe now. All you guys are just not dying. Maybe next turn we'll get a lot of kills. Alright. I think Miss Kern is going to be very mad at us in just a minute. Alright. So we have a tank on fire, but at least the tank has more health. Alright. That's positive. Okay. So we don't really want to take that damage either. You're not hitting anything. So I could take 1 grid damage. Can we kill 4 people this turn? Like, we move the tank. Like, I can kill you. Who are you firing on? You're firing on the tank. Okay, how much damage do you do? You do 2 plus acid. Then there'll be fire damage. But you die if I punch you. Alright, so I should really get this guy moved out of the way. So you're my swap buddy. So if I swap down here, push you up here, that's not going to work because that means he's going to get acided. Alright, nobody's acted yet. I just don't want to screw this up, so I'm trying to take my time with it. So we can dodge this, right? Like if we push over here, what do our shots look like? We can set you on fire. We can outright kill you. We can do a little bit of damage. That might not be terrible. So we still got you firing here. You're gonna fire onto that thing. Unless we can somehow move you guys around. Like, unfortunately, there's just not a great way for me to do, unless I do something like this. So let's see, you're firing here, you're firing here. How many die? You don't die. You'll die from the fire. That's 3. 1, 2, 3. I don't think we can get all the kills. But we protect the Earth Mover. Blurg. Okay, well, if we're not going to get all the kills, because that's 1, you don't die. So you'll die, because that's the turn order. You die, so that's 3, 4, yeah. If we're not going to get any kills, then there's no point in taking grid damage. Alright. This is where I said the 7-turn kill missions are just not this group's forte. Hey, look, that's a kill. Oh, it's kill enemies. Okay, 5. They flee but will return. So, no perfect island here. Didn't expect it. Thought it was clear. All the back have to die. Every single one. Well, oh, wah. Alright. Okay, we have 2 core. And it looks like we're going to be buying some other stuff from here. So, let's go ahead and upgrade the +1 damage. And I think we're mostly kitted out to where we want to be. Destroy the Hornet Leader, protect the tower. That is a terrible tower placement. Alright. Absolutely horrendous tower placement. Especially because the Hornet Leader just hits, like, all in a row. So, go up here. You're not really baited, and you're just gonna be a nightmare. Alright. We may not actually survive this mission. Okay, that's a problem. So we want to try and set the Hornet Leader on fire first turn. So that mission's going to be accomplished. I think probably my other best move is to get this guy shot. Which means if I go over here... Oh, we just outright kill him. Okay. Well, I mean, it's a good thing the artillery just outright kills him, but does that mean we just want to do this instead? Nope, because that takes out the corporate tower. Okay. So this guy's going to be a problem. We do not want to take the 2 grid damage. This guy's not even attacking, so we can just swap. Ooh, I like this move. Or we punch you down. So now you're on fire. You're still going to hit this buddy. But we take out the stone dude. And then we swap right here. Getting a tank out this turn is advisable too. In fact, let's go ahead and get the tank out. It can block a spawn and get this guy acid damaged. I think that might be one of the better first turns I've had for a boss fight. Alright. Okay, so that's a bunch of smoke. Alright. Okay, nobody attacking the corporate tower so far. So if we move you out of the way, that clears this attack. So we can move you over here to Falcon Punch. I can swap over here and actually get the kill on the Hornet Leader right away. Which means with the tank cannot actually repair itself. Let's see, that blocks the spawn. That's fine. Was that the best way to do that? Maybe, maybe not. Right, and unfortunately, one of the things I'd love to do is to set you on fire, but that destroys the corporate tower, so... that destroys the corporate tower, so... For once, Bethany not actually having much of a move to make. So, I probably played that a little inefficiently. You can take one more damage, you're just an AI-controlled support tank. And the Hornet Leader's gone, who's... okay. I see a move you can do, Bethany. Alright. We set one building on fire versus two. I hate that. I hate the friendly fire aspect of this move. But it must be done, or else the acid's going to spread everywhere. Please resist. He didn't resist. Alright. Grid's almost out of power, I know. Alright. So that's the downside of being a little too strong against the Hornet Leader. But he's gone. Okay. Well, at least now we know buildings on fire are actually a problem. Okay. Is Sacrificial Tank going to be sacrificial? Because if we move him, that'll attack the mountain and hit the corporate tower, so... I think Sacrificial Tank's going to need to make the ultimate sacrifice. Unless, of course, there's a better way. Like, are there any safe spaces we can swap onto? Like, I can fire you down there, get you on the acid. Put you up here, get you on the acid, and then just punch you out. Okay. Okay, this is going to be dicey. And this tank... Okay, I will take having one less spawn. Alright. Okay. That's fine. All right. Okay, kind of a fun move. If we go like this and punch you on fire, like you're gonna sit here and not do anything anyway. We put you up here, do this, everything dies. So we can kill you, we can kill you, we can move you, and then you're not even a threat. So yeah, pretty good. Ugh. No, that didn't work how I wanted to, because you're not on fire, so you don't take damage. Alright. Still kind of a fun move. Just not as fun as I was hoping. So we don't need to even move you, because if we move you up here, Bethany's shield is going to be just fine. So if we do this... that gets you down in the corner. I guess we can swap for fun. No, that doesn't work. Because attack ordering. Alright, so let's get you out of here. And you're just going to punch that mountain like it means nothing. Alright, so we win. Guess we can set you on fire too for good measure. And Abe, congratulations, you have nothing to do. Alright. So sloppy! Oh! Well, that's the fourth continent for you. Man, I'm fearful for what the last stand's gonna bring. Alright. So I must admit it was an impressive performance. Well, rest easier knowing that the Vec monstrosity is no longer here. No perfect island bonus. We're going to get rid of the shield array. We got the equipment that we need. So I could buy 1 core and 5 grid. I think that's probably best. Like, 2 range is fine. She can't do much more. 2 damage is really kind of unnecessary. Like, we could get Abe 1 move. Like, we can't buy 3, and really our only other things are 3. Backburn can just be a bit more of a problem than it's worth. Alright, so... all those time pods saved us, man. Okay, so... you have 5 health, you have 4 health. You have 5 health. I feel like this is going to be just an important safety measure. But now we have one place to go, and that's the Volcanic Hive. This is Asher. Thanks for watching. Hopefully I can punch in a win next time, but we'll find out. Take care.